it's Dani, and thank you so much for joining me here today for Yoga Flow. Today we'll go through a few different mobility drills and movement flows, and the hope for me today is that you use these drills and these movement patterns to help increase your freedom, both in your own body and then ultimately in your mind. I also hope today that you treat yourself with some extra kindness and only do whatever feels right to you today. We'll find a nice comfortable seated position in the center of the mat. I like to open the hands up to the sky and close the eyes and just arrive. Checking in with how we're feeling today. And we'll start to bring our awareness to our breath. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. A long, slow, relaxed inhale through the nose, and a long, slow, complete exhale through the mouth. Inhaling positivity, exhaling, releasing any negativity you might have today. Inhaling kindness, exhaling, releasing everything that does not feel kind. And lastly, inhaling gratitude, exhaling, releasing everything that is not gratitude. From here, we'll inhale, reaching arms around, bring all the love and everything you need, and bringing it right to your heart as we slowly reopen the eyes and look around. We'll start by interlacing the hands and rolling the wrists around. I like to bring the hands into prayer, and then we'll push the fingers over to one side and the other side. We'll interlace the hands, pushing them as far away from our body as you can. Maybe dropping the crown of the head and breathing. We'll inhale, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. Imagining someone's picking you up on your hands. Inhaling, lifting higher, and then exhale, reaching over to one side. Inhaling up to center, and exhaling over to the other side. Inhaling up to the sky, and then exhale, reaching the hands down to the knees. From here, we'll start to warm up the neck, rotating the head around, trying to make as big and smooth and slow of a circle any direction. Noticing any parts of the circle that feel a little stiff or tighter. And then switching directions. Maybe closing your eyes, trying to release any stress or tension you might be storing in the shoulders or the neck. And we'll come back to center. We'll place one hand on the side. We'll inhale, reaching the opposite arm up and over. Trying to pull the hand as far back as we can. Option to come down to the forearm. And breathe. And we'll switch sides. Inhaling up and over. Pulling the hand as far back as we can. And breathe. Here, we'll take our right hand and place it on our left knee, and then we'll walk the opposite hand back, twisting to the side. Maybe looking up to the sky. And then switching sides. From here, we'll come back to center. We'll cross the ankles, and we'll roll over, coming to find our way into table. Table. The hands will be below the shoulders, the knees below the hips, and we'll inhale, drop the belly as you look up to the sky. Exhale, push the hands down, around the spine, look toward your belly. Inhale, looking up to the sky. Exhale, pushing the hands down, rounding the spine, looking toward your belly. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding. Keeping the back as high and rounded as possible. We'll open the knees as wide as we can. We'll send the hips back and take a breath in child's pose. Here you can play around, sometimes having the knees a bit wider, the hips a bit more forward. I always take a few wiggles, settling into whatever you need today. Walking the hands out as far as possible. And breathing. From here, we'll slide the hands up and return to table. For me, it's always really important to work on our wrists and our ankles. So we'll place the hands underneath and we'll start to rotate around in a circle. switching directions, warming up the wrists. Here we'll bring the hands together, fingertips facing each side, and we'll just rock from side to side. We'll flip the hands towards the knees, and we'll rock forward and back. Next, we'll do my favorite wrist mobility exercise. This one will line our shoulder up over the first knuckle, so over this part of our hand. So wherever the hands go down, we'll make sure the shoulder's right over the top of the hand. Here, I like to spread the fingers out as wide as we can, and then we'll externally rotate the elbows, kind of just turning them in. From here, we'll lift just the thumbs, and when you're ready, you'll lift the whole palm of the hand up as high as you can, and lower down with control. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Here, this one's called a first knuckle push-up. For me, this has really helped to eliminate a lot of wrist pain, helps with handstands or anytime you're on your hands, and you should hopefully feel it strengthening the back of the wrist here. And we'll do 2 more. Finding that control. Perfect. Nice. From here, we'll work on strengthening the top of the wrist. So for this one, we'll flip the hands over, palms open to the sky, arms nice and straight, and we'll squeeze the hands and open. Squeezing and opening. Squeezing as tight as we can. And opening. And then we'll shake the hands out. Good work. Moving on to the ankles, we'll tuck the toes, we'll squeeze the heels together, and we'll try to sit back. I can stay here just like this, or if it feels okay, I'll reach my hands forward, I'll pick up the knees, and rock back to the heels. Knees tap, heels tap. Option 2, once this becomes easy, do this without the hands. Rocking forward, and back. Nice. Beautiful. From here, we'll come forward, we'll untuck the toes, coming on the tops of the ankles, squeezing the heels together. Again, this is perfect right here to stay like this, or you can reach the hands forward, picking up one knee, or the other knee, or even welcome to pick up both knees, lifting up as high as I can, stretching out the front of the ankle. Perfect. From here, we'll come into table. We'll shift into the left hand. Inhale, right arm comes forward, palm facing in, lifting as high as we can. When you feel you can't lift the hand any higher, we'll turn the hand away from the body and circle the arm around. Inhaling forward, exhaling around. Inhaling forward, and around. Perfect. From here, right hand comes down, and we'll switch. Left arm comes forward, opening over. Inhaling forward, and around. And last one. Inhaling and opening. Perfect. From here, we'll step the right foot in between the right hands. Here, I like to always be mindful that the knee is directly over the ankle, so we don't put too much pressure on the knee. Hands can be on the floor, on blocks, on the knee, or in the sky. Ideally, we're feeling this in the back left hip flexor. From here, we'll tuck the back toe. We'll lift the back knee up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll drop to the knee, and we'll send the hips back, coming into a half split. For the half split, that back hip's right over that back knee, the front leg's nice and straight. We're flexing the toes, and we'll try our best to drop the nose as close to the knee as we can. From here, we'll start to flow. I like to keep the hands where they are, and we'll inhale, sending the hips forward, coming into this low runner's lunge. Exhale, extending the leg back, finding a half split. Inhaling, opening the hips and heart. Exhale, extending the leg back, finding space. 3 more breaths here, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Trying to notice as much as you can as we come forward, really noticing that hip flexor. As we come back, finding space in the hamstring. And 5. Perfect. Once you finish your 5, we'll move the right hand to the inside of the right knee. We'll swing the right leg around, lifting the knee, and then we'll use the right knee to massage the left calf, giving ourselves a little extra love. And you can make little circles, anything that feels nice for you. Beautiful. From here, we'll uncross the legs, returning to table, and we'll switch sides. Left leg comes in between the hands, coming into our left leg, low lunge. Again, that knee's right over the ankle. Hands are on the floor, on the knee, or in the sky. Sinking into a right hip flexor here. And breathing. We'll return the hands to frame the front foot, tuck the back toe, and then lift that back knee up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll drop the knees, send the hips back, half split left side. Back hips over that back knee. Left leg is straight. We're feeling the left hamstring, flexing the toes, dropping the nose. And we'll start to flow. Inhale, sending the hips forward. Exhale, extending the leg back. Inhale. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Inhaling, opening the hips. Exhale, finding space back. Always finding your own breath, your own rhythm. Doing whatever feels nice. 4 and 5. Perfect. Nice. Once you finish your 5, we'll move the left hand to the inside of the left foot. We'll swing the left leg around, and then we'll use the left knee to massage the right calf. Making little circles, anything that feels nice. From here, we'll uncross the legs, we'll tuck the toes, we'll lift the hips, downward facing dog. Here, I like to bend the right leg, bend the left leg. Maybe move the hips from side to side. And then we'll shift the weight into the left foot and we'll float the right foot, maybe just a little or all the way up, three-legged dog. Option to bend the right knee, opening the right hip. We'll extend the right foot and lower it down, switching sides. Inhale, left leg will lift up as high as you like. We'll bend the left knee, opening the left hip. We'll send the left leg up and step it down. And from here, we'll tiptoe our feet to meet our hands, going to find a forward fold. I like to grab the elbows and just sway from side to side, keeping the legs as bent as you would like. Breathe in completely and deeply. Here we'll switch which elbow we're grabbing and continue to sway. And then we'll let the hands melt towards the ground. We'll bend our knees, finding our malasana or our yogi squat, sitting nice and tall. And here you can play, maybe lifting the heels, or a fun one, even trying to lift the toes. From here, we'll walk our hands behind, fingertips facing the hips, walking as far back as we can. Inhaling, lifting the hips up for first table. Sometimes it feels nice to drop the head back. Here we'll lower it down, and then inhale, reaching the arms around, giving ourselves a big hug. And thank you. From here, we'll grab our knees and we'll roll back one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way to the back, rocking from side to side. We'll hug the right knee in, sending the left leg out. Left hand will take the right knee. We'll bring the right knee over to the left side. And for a deeper stretch, we'll look over our right shoulder. And we'll switch sides, extending the right leg. Right hand will take the left knee. We'll bring the left knee over to the right side. And for a deeper stretch, we'll look over our left shoulder. And we'll come back to center. We'll take the right foot and we'll flex it, placing it on top of the left thigh, making this 4 shape. We'll reach one hand through the middle, one hand on the side, hugging both legs in, reverse pigeon. And then we'll switch sides. Left leg will flex, coming on top of the right thigh, reaching through and around, hugging both legs in, reverse pigeon. We'll release our feet, sending them up to the sky, and you can grab the outside of the feet or the calves, coming into happy baby, rocking from side to side, maybe extending one foot or both feet, rocking forward and back, taking any other movements you might need or want today. And then when you're ready, we'll send the feet all the way out, settling into our final resting pose of Savasana. We'll close the eyes and just arrive. Trying to take a few minutes of stillness, enjoying all the peace you've created in your body. Relaxing the toes, allowing the hips to melt into the ground. Releasing any tension or tightness in the hands. Softening the shoulders. Releasing the tongue, the roof of the mouth. Closing the eyes if they're not already. Relaxing our hearts. And just enjoying your Savasana, your stillness, taking whatever you need today. Staying as long as you would like. And whenever you're ready to return, I'll slowly start wiggling the toes and the hands. We're reaching the arms up above you as if you're just waking up in the morning. And then as gently as you can, we'll roll over to one side, taking a breath to recollect ourselves and return. We'll find our way back into a seated position, sitting nice and tall. From here, we'll take a deep inhale, breathing in all the love and kindness and everything we need for the rest of our day, and bring it right to our heart. Just want to thank you for sharing your energy, your kindness, and this practice. In yoga, namaste means that the light and love in me honors the light and love in you. And so namaste. I hope you have the best day, and thank you so much. My name is Dani, and I hope to see you here again. See you soon.